everyone, it's a new week, so that means new video. And oh look, Ash is here to say hi. Look, say hi to everybody, Ash. But usually they look at me. And well, you've seen the photos we take, but what usually happens is that because the dogs are looking at me, you see their butt. And so Greg always gets mad that their butts are in the photo, and we have to figure out how to turn them around, which is easier said than done. Makes me think of The Amazing Race when they're trying to do something like pull a camel across the grass. Oh, and here's Goose too. And Lily is, I don't know where Lily is. So I am here with a mess behind me, and this mess is what I'm calling staging for Chelle Summer, heading across the country. In a couple of weeks, we are bound for Boston for a family wedding, then Canada, and then we will land outside Chicago, my hometown, Naperville, and maybe my friend Amy Brines, a good college friend. Amy Brines has offered to host a Chelle Summer event at her workplace, Bonsai Bodywork, and that will be in Burr Ridge. So everything you see behind me is slated to go in the car, providing it fits in the car along with everything else that we're taking. So that has yet to be seen because we haven't figured that out yet, and I'm still creating some handbags. And my dress, Goosey, come on, I know Goose likes the dress too. The dress I made from a piece of fabric I found. I'm not a thrift store person, as I have said before, but somebody had told me about a place here that was having, we had just started selling fabric, so I went there and I found this really cool, probably late 80s, early 90s piece of fabric, and I just love the colors. The funny thing is, there was a period, we left the 80s. We wore all those bright colors in the 80s, and when we left the 80s, then we went to it's like the Seinfeld era. We all wore jeans with belts and people wearing grunge. I was doing grunge, and button-down shirts and such, and a lot of navy blue. And then, so at that time, I would have just dissed this piece of fabric, and I'm grateful now that I have returned to those roots of bright colors, and like I said, I made this dress, and I think I actually have another one that I made to sell. And I have to be honest, these dresses have not been a hit. Everybody likes to look at them, but I don't sell very many of them. I think some people are turned off by the high neck. Other people don't think they're going to fit. Sometimes I am bound by the width of the fabric, which was the case of this one, but I tried to make them as generously as possible. But they're just, it's one of those things that a lot of people like to look at, but they don't necessarily want to buy. And so I'm making them for me, but pretty much really not making them for other people. And, as I'm getting busier and busier, there's some things that I'm just not able to do. And that's where I'm at right now, figuring that out. So what I'd like to do is share with you a couple new handbags today. There are two of these. I'm sure that I shared this last time, this floral, this green floral, but these are the last two that I'll be able to make. Those are on the website. And I got that fabric from the woman, those sisters behind me in the vintage market in Palm Springs. And then there is this. If you have not seen this online, this crazy zany 80s fabric, I had made a dress that I sold in Palm Springs, and this reminds me of the Duran Duran, the Rio cover that, and just, the graphics, Nina smoking orange. Yeah, I mean, when else, where else would you have seen that? This woman who had this fabric, Greg got this at an estate sale for me, and she was into roller skating, was now living in assisted living, so I'm not really sure. I'm going to say it was the 80s when she was doing all her sewing based on the polyester and the double knit, or like late 70s into the 80s. But this is a knit fabric that I then covered with clear vinyl, so it's just a really fun bag. And that's pretty much it for this time. I hope to send a video from the road. We'll see if that happens. I always mean to do that when we take a trip, and there's just so much going on that I have to be honest, getting the photos done is, and then try to enjoy the trip at the same time. So there may not be a video for a little while because we'll be gone for 2 weeks, and happy May, happy June, everybody. And remember, you can always shop online, www.chellesummer.com, CHELLESUMMER.com. And I have to tell you, the handbags are starting to go like hotcakes. So if you see something you like, I highly recommend you pick it up, because it's just it's going better. It's going better and better for me, and having to make choices about where I spend my time and how I do that. So it's all a good thing, but there's a learning curve to it too. Anyway, have a great rest of the week, everyone. Have a shell-tastic week. Bye.